10 Facts You Must Know. Hello dear viewers, in this video I will explain 10 different information that I think will be very useful to you. Enjoy watching. 1. Does everyone live at the North Pole? Approximately 90% of the world's population lives in the Northern Hemisphere. This is because the majority of Earth's landmass, including densely populated regions such as Asia, Europe, and North America, is located in the Northern Hemisphere. The Southern Hemisphere, with a smaller landmass and fewer habitable areas, is home to a smaller percentage of the global population. 2. Can chocolate kill dogs? Yes, chocolate can be toxic to dogs and can potentially be fatal if ingested in sufficient quantities. Chocolate contains substances called theobromine and caffeine, both of which belong to the methylxanthine class of chemicals. Dogs metabolize these substances much more slowly than humans, and their bodies are less efficient at breaking them down. As a result, theobromine and caffeine can accumulate to toxic levels in a dog's system. Dark chocolate, cocoa powder, and baking chocolate have higher theobromine concentrations compared to milk chocolate, making them more dangerous for dogs. Even small amounts of chocolate can cause symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, increased heart rate, restlessness, and, in severe cases, seizures or even death. If you suspect your dog has ingested chocolate, it's crucial to seek veterinary attention immediately. The severity of the toxicity depends on factors like the type and amount of chocolate consumed, as well as the size and breed of the dog. It's always best to keep chocolate and other potentially toxic foods out of reach of pets. 3. Coffee or apple in the morning? If your goal is to wake up and feel more alert in the morning, coffee is generally a more effective choice than apples. Coffee contains caffeine, a natural stimulant that can help increase alertness, reduce fatigue, and improve cognitive function. The caffeine in coffee works by blocking adenosine, a neurotransmitter responsible for promoting sleep and relaxation. Apples, while a nutritious and energy-providing fruit, do not contain caffeine and are not known for their stimulating effects on alertness. However, they do contain natural sugars and fiber, which can provide a moderate and sustained release of energy. If you choose to consume coffee in the morning for its wake-up effects, it's important to be mindful of your caffeine intake, as excessive consumption can lead to negative effects such as jitteriness, increased heart rate, and difficulty sleeping later in the day. It's generally recommended to consume coffee in moderation, and be aware of how caffeine affects your individual tolerance and sensitivity. 4. What are the least used letters in English? The frequency of letter usage in English can vary, but some letters are generally used less frequently than others. According to traditional frequency analysis, the least used letters in English are often considered to be Z, Q, X, J, K. These letters are less common in everyday English words, and their usage is often limited to specific contexts, such as certain scientific terms, proper nouns, or borrowed words from other languages. 5. Why is the Statue of Liberty green? The Statue of Liberty is green because of a natural process called oxidation. The statue is primarily made of copper, and when copper is exposed to the elements, it undergoes a chemical reaction with oxygen. This reaction forms a layer of copper oxide on the surface, which gives the statue its green color. The original color of the Statue of Liberty was reddish-brown, as that is the natural color of copper. The statue was dedicated on October 28, 1886, and over the years, exposure to air, salt water, and other environmental factors caused the copper to gradually oxidize and develop the green patina we see today. The green color not only adds to the statue's iconic appearance, but also serves as a protective layer, preventing further corrosion of the underlying copper. The Statue of Liberty's green hue is a result of this fascinating natural process that has taken place over more than a century. 6. The flag of the United States. The flag of the United States, often referred to as the Stars and Stripes, has deep symbolism that reflects the history, principles, and values of the nation. Here's a breakdown of the meanings associated with the elements of the U.S. flag. Stars. The 50 stars on the blue canton represent the 50 states of the United States. The arrangement of the stars is intended to symbolize a unified nation. Stripes. The 13 stripes, alternating between red and white, represent the original 13 American colonies that declared their independence from British rule and formed the United States. Red color. The red stripes and red color in the flag symbolize valor, bravery, and the sacrifice of those who have fought for the nation. White color. The white stripes and white color represent purity, innocence, and the quest for a just and peaceful society. Blue color. The blue field, known as the Union, signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice. The blue also represents the unity of the states. The U.S. flag is a powerful symbol of the nation's history and values, including freedom, democracy, and the pursuit of justice. The design has evolved over time, with stars being added as new states joined the Union, but the core symbolism has remained consistent. The flag is often displayed with great pride and is a source of inspiration and unity for the American people. 7. Did Alaska used to belong to Russia? Yes, Alaska used to belong to Russia. In 1784, Russian explorer Grigory Shelikov established the first Russian settlement in Alaska on Kodiak Island. Russian America, as it was called, expanded over the years, and the Russian-American Company, under the direction of Alexander Baranov, played a significant role in the fur trade and economic activities in the region. In 1867, Russia, facing financial difficulties and concerns about maintaining control over Alaska in the face of potential British encroachment, decided to sell Alaska to the United States. Secretary of State William H. Seward negotiated the purchase with Russian Minister to the United States Edward de Stokel, and on March 30, 1867, the United States formally took possession of Alaska in a ceremony in Sitka. The purchase, known as the Alaska Purchase or Seward's Folly at the time, was criticized by some, but it later proved to be a valuable acquisition for the United States due to its abundant natural resources. Alaska became a U.S. territory and eventually achieved statehood on January 3, 1959. The purchase of Alaska is now generally regarded as a wise decision, as the state has become economically important and is known for its natural beauty and resources. 8. Why was PlayDoh produced? PlayDoh was originally created as a wallpaper cleaner in the 1930s. The product was developed by a man named Noah McVicker, who worked for a soap company called Koodle Products. At that time, coal was commonly used for heating, and as a result, walls would accumulate soot and dirt. McVicker and his brother-in-law, Joe McVicker, developed a pliable substance that could effectively remove the soot from wallpaper. In the 1950s, with the decline in the use of coal for heating and the rise of vinyl wallpaper, Koodle Products faced financial difficulties. However, Joe McVicker's sister-in-law, Kay Zufel, who was a nursery school teacher, discovered that children were using the wallpaper cleaner as a modeling compound in art projects. Recognizing the potential of the product as a toy, the company rebranded it as PlayDoh and introduced it to the market as a colorful, safe, and non-toxic modeling clay for children in 1956. PlayDoh became a popular and enduring toy enjoyed by generations of children worldwide. 9. Which is the fastest-growing plant in the world? The fastest-growing plant in the world is bamboo. Some bamboo species have been known to grow at an astonishing rate of up to 91 centimeters, 36 inches per day, under optimal conditions. The rapid growth of bamboo is attributed to its unique rhizome-dependent system, which allows it to quickly regenerate and produce new shoots. This remarkable growth rate, coupled with the strength and versatility of bamboo, makes it a valuable resource for various purposes, including construction, furniture, and even as a sustainable alternative to traditional materials. 10. Snowflake. Snowflakes, despite their delicate appearance, exhibit some interesting and less-known properties. Hexagonal shape variability. While the classic image of a snowflake is a six-pointed star, snowflakes can actually take on a variety of shapes. Factors such as temperature, humidity, and atmospheric conditions influence the intricate patterns that form, leading to a diverse array of shapes. Incredible diversity. No two snowflakes are exactly alike. The immense diversity in snowflake shapes arises from the unique environmental conditions each encounters during its formation. This complexity is due to the different paths and temperatures individual ice crystals experience as they fall through the atmosphere. Formation process. Snowflakes begin as tiny ice crystals that form around a nucleus, such as a dust particle in a supercooled cloud. As they fall through the atmosphere, they continue to grow by accumulating water vapor. The specific path and conditions they encounter during their descent contribute to the intricate patterns. Insulation. The complex structure of a snowflake provides it with insulating properties. The air pockets within the intricate patterns reduce heat conductivity, allowing snow to act as an effective natural insulator. This property is crucial for protecting the underlying ground and vegetation from extreme cold. While the basic science of snowflake formation is well understood, the intricacies of individual snowflake shapes and the specific environmental conditions influencing their development remain subjects of ongoing research and fascination.
Thanks for watching.